Another instant classic, dog. That game gave us everything but overtime, dog. I just, I thought Harvard Westlake would win at home. Leno Marks wasn't playing. Just a hell of a game. Overall, just a hell of an experience to attend. I will say, I'm going to say it again, Harvard Westlake is very fortunate. Not to take away from their win, but facts are facts. They 6 toughest games. The other team didn't have their best player, I'm talking about in LA. I didn't watch too many of the games where they were traveling and doing all of that. But just a hell of a game, man. Hell of a high school atmosphere. I'm glad I took Lincoln to experience it. And then I want to talk about discipline. It's very, very important that you athletes listen. If you guys don't listen to nothing else that I say, I'm crazy. That's fine. Listen to this. Discipline shows up when people can see it, right? When you can recognize it, right? Like he shows up late. He or she, the athlete, shows up late to practice. The athlete dogs it in practice. The athlete talks back to the coach. The athlete disrespects his teachers. He doesn't get. He's lazy in the classroom. He falls asleep. He disrespects the referees. He always untucks his jersey. He's belligerent. He doesn't respect his teammates' boundaries, etc. But it also shows up in small moments too. Small little fizzers, right? Is that the term? They fouled 2 3-point shooters tonight. I thought 3 of Tyron Stokes' fouls he shouldn't have committed. Notre Dame coaches gets a technical foul. They made 7 free throws on the technical foul and the two foul 3-point shooters, and they don't have their best player. Discipline, man. It shows up when they watch film and they see these moments. They're gonna look back and say, "God damn, man," But they fought back. They were down 15 at halftime. Joe Sterling made timely shots. Just incredible. Joe Sterling was incredible tonight. Amir made some early shots. Nick Kamini was a stat stuffer. He got a little bit fatigued in the second half. The last 4 minutes, he was a little bit fatigued. He got 2 travel calls. Made both free throws though coming down the stretch, and made probably the biggest shot of his high school career. No, I will not say that because, well, he's a senior, so yes, I've seen him do some amazing things against when Trent Perry went down with a shoulder injury, and he made some big free throws against Notre Dame as a sophomore that I can remember. I was at that game. But just an overall phenomenal game, man. I will say the Tyron Stokes, for his bad free throws, for his bad fouls, he directed that whole game, like offensively. He directed that whole game, man. He drew the double team, kicked out to the shooters. They made some threes. He got some drives to the lane, brought the ball up the floor, dictated the tempo for them offensively. I see why he is rated high. I didn't see him shoot no threes tonight. I didn't see him shoot no jump shots. But this is my second time watching him live, and I'm more impressed with him tonight than I was with him at versus Harvard Westlake at Notre Dame. He shot well from the free throw line. He missed 1 clutch free throw, but for what he was doing tonight, it's just abundantly clear that his athleticism package is in a different tier. You know what I'm saying? And he swallows rebounds. His gait when he runs is astounding. He's strong to be so young, and it's going to be easy for him to put on 20 pounds in college. It's going to be easy. The game. I'm going to post in a separate video the 2 plays that Harvard Westlake ran and Notre Dame ran. Notre Dame was down 3 and Harvard Westlake was up 1. the plays that they ran. But those discipline plays really, really hurt them. And I'm going to say this too. Harvard Westlake, remember yesterday when I said, in order for Harvard Westlake to get to where they need to be, he's gonna have to trust Cole and Pierce. And they ran that zipper action to get the ball in bounds. They got the ball stolen. It's just the game experiences, right? He was supposed to stop. Cole was supposed to stop. The guy bump into him, stop his momentum, and then he goes and get it because he jumped the zipper action. I think it was the top of the fourth quarter or something like that. And then he went with Pierce. They didn't get no scoring from them, but they got the foot speed and the athleticism. Barron and Dom didn't play well tonight. Joe Sterling's timely shooting was amazing. Amir's timely shooting in the first half was amazing. Notre Dame rallied amongst each other. I thought they did a good job rallying, playing for each other in the second half. I mean, it just was a really, really good game, man. These are young high school kids, so obviously they're going to make mistakes, just like NBA players make mistakes, college players. But the atmosphere, I thought, was everything that it should have been. Moving forward, I will say this. You got to score 70 points on Harvard Westlake. And if you're playing and if you're playing Notre Dame, you just got to stay the course. Stay the course, run your sets, stay the course. I'm real interested who makes the open division. I got Harvard Westlake, Roosevelt, Santa Margarita. I believe they won their league. And St. John Bosco. Those are the four that I would say are completely in. And if we had to go four more, if La Mirada wins tonight, I would have them in the second four. If they win tonight, they're in. Redondo Union got upset last night by Maricosa. That's a tough loss for them. Sierra Canyon lost. Will Sierra Canyon get in? Who else? That's it. That's Jay Sarah. Mater Dei is gonna go Division I, I believe. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So those are the five teams. So I think four of those five teams will get in. So you got Jay Sarah, La Mirada, Redondo Union, Notre Dame, and Sierra Canyon. Four of those five will get in. We'll see how they go moving forward. I'll do a breakdown later of the matchups because I've seen all these teams play all year, and I'm going to give it just from a coaching perspective, strengths and weaknesses that I believe, and like I said, I'm just a couch potato. I don't aspire to desire anyone's job, I don't want your kids. I don't want them to go to school. I don't want it. But I'm just a father that takes his sons to a game, and I teach him the game as these great athletes play on the court. He's going to working on way down as it pertains to Harvard Westlake. I think they're real fortunate, though. Y'all can say what you want. I'm just going to tell the truth. I think they're real fortunate. I think if Notre Dame has Leno Marks, I think they win going away. I think they win by 7 points tonight. But I'm real interested to see how he's going to play these four guys. Harvard Westlake, you got Dom, Barron, Cole, Pierce. What's he's going to do with that, And I'm real interested to see what school is going to offer Isaiah Carroll. Keep on digging, man. I'm genuinely rooting for the kid, man. Like rooting for the kid. Statistically, he didn't have a good game. He fouled out tonight, but hopefully a D1 school comes in and offers. Cal Poly, Pomona, Pepperdine, LMU, somebody, And that's basically it, man. If you wasn't there, you missed it. I stayed. They were down 15 at halftime, and I stayed, unlike last night, because I knew Crespi couldn't come back. But I saw the foot speed difference. I saw the foot speed difference as it pertains to Notre Dame versus Harvard-Westlake. And then on the other side, I saw the technicalities of Harvard-Westlake versus a Notre Dame. I like how Harvard-Westlake understands the whole game, per se. How when they're on the court, every player understands the totality of the game, and in terms of what their assignments are, and knowing that they can trust their teammate and they feel like they're prepared. You can literally see that on the court. But I will say they're going to be the number 1 seed, right? But they're a very vulnerable number 1 seed. The number 2 seed will probably be Roosevelt, because Harvard-Westlake is in a tougher division, not because they're not better, but they will be number 2 on the other side. Santa Margarita will be number 3, right? And St. John Bosco will be number 4. So in the second round, I believe you will get Santa Margarita versus, potentially, right? Santa Margarita versus Roosevelt, and Harvard-Westlake versus St. John Bosco. And I think Harvard-Westlake has St. John Bosco number, not unless St. John Bosco makes it a goal to score 75 points. You got to make it a goal, But great game, man. Great game, great atmosphere. Harvard-Westlake student section was amazing tonight. Just a great game. And I'm going to close by saying this. I thought Bowman traveled, and I thought Nick Kamini traveled. They washed each other. Bowman misses a shot, and they have to foul. Just an extraordinary game. I thought one hand washes the other as it pertains to that. Just simply that, man. I thought Tyron Stokes was amazing. He committed 3 bad fouls. He's definitely going to learn from that. But just sensational game. Overall, second half was amazing. In the first half, you literally saw that even though they were up by 15, Notre Dame can still come back. But congratulations to Harvard-Westlake. I don't know how many that's in a row, 3, 4, 5, and they got a chance to do what Kansas City Chiefs about to do, win 3 in a row. And like I said, if they win 3 in a row, they need to retire Nick Kamini's jersey if Duke plays in California next year. His team can come and everybody can come and he gets his number retired. Forget that waiting 10 years and 15 years and waiting until they get to the NBA. That gym was packed tonight because Nick Kamini is on that team. And I have no relationship with Nick Kamini besides scouting him. That's it. But he's been splendid. He's a coach's dream. And he deserves to get his number retired ASAP. And hopefully Rabibo gets that done before he goes off to college, because he's definitely going off to college when he desires. So, but anyways, man, great night of high school basketball. Congratulations to South Pasadena. They won. They won the Rio Hondo League. Congratulations to Crescenta Valley last night. They went undefeated in the Pacific Division. And just an extraordinary. I'm about to go watch the South Pasadena game right now. So just a great night of high school basketball. I can't wait till the pairings come out Sunday at noon. And I'll see you guys next week. But not unless we got game. Now we've got some good games tomorrow. I do want to see the Westchester Palisades game, but the traffic may prevent me from going out there. But great game tonight. Great game by both Notre Dame and Harvard-Westlake. And young men and young ladies, don't forget, discipline will show up if you don't finish 17s on time. If you're consistently showing up late, it will show up in different variations. Discipline. Y'all go ahead and have a great night. Peace, guys.